Emergency Coalition. United under a single banner, we finally stood united under a single banner. Vast commercial united under a single banner into a steel vast united under a single banner into a steel united under a single banner into a steel united under such hope was short-lived. The long-vanished deviants, now calling themselves the Advent, returned more powerful and twisted than we could have imagined. Many undefended worlds fell to their corruption before we could redirect forces from the alien front. Caught between the Advent's revenge and the alien onslaught, we were forced to dig in. We built up mighty defenses to outlast our enemies, and eventually, we even sought peace. Now, after 30 years of constant warfare, our alliances are breaking down. The coalition is split between those who would withdraw and those who would lash out. Rebellion has even started to fracture the unity of the Advent. I'm sure if they still want to destroy us or one another. Meanwhile, the alien assault has become increasingly desperate. Most strangely, their outcasts may end up being our salvation. Especially if the warning is true.
Alrighty. Sorry about that. Yep, I'm Grand Enemy. I've been broadcasting for the past 5 minutes without a microphone. So let me go through that all again. This is Let's Broadcast Sins of a Solar Empire Part 4. So, where were we when we last left off? Ah, yes, defense, research, more defense, twiddle our thumbs. Yep, that sounds about right. So, I am eating, so you will hear that from time to time. Sorry, just the way I am. So, you have an organ off. You don't use an organ off before we continue any further. Ah, damn it, metal. You should focus for once. Apparently not. I do have all my asteroids exploded, right? Yes, I do. Okay. So I do have a cough. And I will be coughing from time to time. Ran a mile, don't want to know. Trust me, you really don't want to. Ugh. Like I said, you really don't want to know what happens when miles are ran without proper air to the lungs. At all. Unfortunately, it's something I have to do. I have to run a mile in 18 minutes or so. So, yeah, it really does suck. And that's 2 miles in 18 minutes. If I didn't specify that before, I may not have. Twiddly-dee, twiddly-dum, twiddling our thumbs some more. Exactly what I love to spend my afternoons and evenings doing, twiddling my thumbs. Let's just keep fortifying this area that is our home world. And we have Narganov. So I do like to make use of this. It's just easier that way. This is the Empire list. One more in there. It works. Why does metal take so long? Oh, that's fine. This one I have no problem with. Going to metal. I don't know why. Oh, that's right. Probably good. Well, I do have.
Phase jump complete.
I don't know. Let's keep twiddling our thumbs. Yay. Black Turrets might be nice research right now. This definitely is. Thumb twiddling. One of the worst parts about this game. Of course, yeah, we can speed it up, but again, I don't like it. I hate it. And it's just a holdover from
Structure
the
complete.
original Sins of the Solar Empire. We couldn't do it.
Research complete.
Much better. Okay, so what about getting some defense out here? Not there. That's my desktop. Alright, for example, a hangar defense or two. Give yourself 5 promotion points if you know where that tune is from. I'll give you a hint. The show and movies start with an S. Yay, we can sell crystal and get a lot of money for it! Not that I have any to sell, because that would just be wrong. Me take advantage of the black market? Never!
Research complete. Structure complete.
That's going to be my last starbase I build for a little while. Yep, that's most definitely going to be the last starbase I build for a little while. What I do need, however,
Research complete.
Are a couple military labs.
Structure complete.
There we go. That should ensure us. Oh, we'll be able to research the Kodiak. No, I did not plan that. Warhead splintering. I don't remember
Our
this.
fleet is under attack.
I really do not remember warhead splintering. Should be interesting to see how it works. Can you find emitters? No. Yeah, laser weaponry. These guys and the beam weaponry. Higher order explosives. Ragnarov. Planetary shields too. Should probably invest in a that too. That's it. One civic research station amongst a whole bunch of military ones. Sounds like fun? You bet it. Bet it is. Pillaged warship.
Structure complete.
Okay. Savage drone. The area overtakes the fleet as it bombs in. Okay.
Structure complete.
Don't remember those either. This will be nice to grab. Ugh.
Planet development
Even
finished.
better. Labor negotiations. Still here? Yes, insurgency. So yeah, the rebel group has another insurgency-like thing, and yeah, it's like that one. Thruster pack. What's this one? Extreme xenophobia. Cool. Cool. That one. I don't generally use the diplomacy section for reasons of my own. Should probably get that enhanced sidearm here soon too.
Structure complete.
That. So yeah, I am doing nothing but research right now. Mainly because I really don't feel like doing anything else. So nice to have. Damage increase. A very big damage increase. Yes! This also... Ooh. Forgot about that one too.
Intel reports an impending pirate raid.
So yeah. That. It will allow us to do several new things. But I have to choose them with care. Improved shield arrays, more fortified superstructure, and we're back into the dumps. Perfect. Let's go ahead and grab that.
Research complete.
While I don't generally do that, it is nice to have every once in a
Structure
while.
complete.
So yeah, I don't have this. These two aren't that bad. It's this one that's pulling me down because they're loyalist and I am rebel.
Research
Perfect.
complete.
Rebel and rebel. Rebel and rebel. The only loyalist forces here in this particular group. That is just great. See, he's good with them. Horrible with me, horrible with him. He's not going anywhere soon. Okay with him, horrible with them, okay with me. It'll, might go somewhere. Horrible, horrible, okay. Yep, that sounds about right. How am I still first in fleet? I haven't built a single ship in so long. And that's normal. Well, it's normal too. That definitely is normal. Wonder what we can research next. What the hell, let's go with that. That's this one, I can route that there, which means I need one there, and I need to increase this, which I can't.
Research complete.
It would be nice to have orbital refineries. That's an understatement. We got them. 150 crystal? You gotta be joking. Well, then again, if you were joking, you wouldn't be here. So, yes, I'm finally starting to lose more and more of my scouts.
This deal's good for both of us, don't you think?
Interesting.
Research complete.
I see. Did I just complete that research? I did. So just to make sure that doesn't drop below the minimum threshold, we are actually going to research that. It's better for yours, your health, my health, everyone's health. You don't have room. You have room. And we need that. That cost all my crystal. God damn it.
Structure complete.
What's there? Rotov colony frigate and a missionary vessel. Come on, mouse. Focus. Fine. It's here. Seeker vessel. I want to Spectre, Spectre, Ichinichi. In the other his hands.
Research complete.
So I accepted that, and now I have booming metal. Or booming credit income. Whoopee. So you notice how my longest chain doesn't include Lotheros or the star? It's because it's lame like that. I mean, technically I have this perfect little set of 5 that should be counting towards it. Oh, cool. First of all,
research complete.
We kind of need... Got 175 crystal. Come on, people. It's not rocket science. I'm actually going to need to put that over here. Otherwise, my tank So, what shall we build? How many gardas do I have in here? 5? We need 5 more. How many? 10? No, with 20 more in there. I could do with lots more slots and a few more cobalts. Need what? 125 for them, 125 for them. We're getting there. You'll never believe what's happening. I'm about ready to become powerful with my ships. Oh yeah, 109, 908.
Research complete.
4, 370, beautiful. Give me 5 of those, please. Command points. You get. Oh, that's right. Sorry, the episode off with a little bit of upgrade. Didn't I? You seeker vessels seem to be running out of luck. Just trust me, the place you're going isn't any better.
I heard you have a fighter problem.
Yeah, I don't have one yet, but I will. Guarantee it.
Research complete.
128. I have basically 18 to play with, or so. Actually, technically 58 to play with.
I heard you have a fighter problem.
This needs to be turned up a little bit. On my end, not your end. Your end's probably fine. 15, 5 times 55 is right about there. Waiting on that 15. What's this sitting at? Come on. Are you still being... Are you... You're just now starting...
I heard you have a fighter problem.
I know I'm still researching you, but still.
Structure complete.
15, 30, use this with what, 70? Minus 73, okay. Sounds like fun.
I heard you have a fighter problem.
Yeah, fighters are no problem yet. So, if I was still #1 in fleet before I did this, I'm definitely #1 in fleet now. Because I'm not throwing my fleet away like a whole bunch of little sissies like the AI is. Huh. Up. Please check craft if you will.
Research complete.
Nice. See, this is the other nice thing about this holding fleet at the start with capital ships. All those little scouts, they're worth experience points. And you can milk them till the cows come home. So, Corvettes, I don't mind having an uneven number of.
All ordnance accounted for.
By even, I mean divisible by 5 or 2. But I prefer 5. So, I'm not even going to move these guys until that entire group's done. Unless we have an unwelcome affair come in here, but I really doubt that.
All ordnance accounted for.
Purple. Yep. Okay. Good. Bring me that money.
All ordnance accounted for.
That just upgraded again. Sorry. That one was coming and I couldn't do anything about it. No, I think my main goal for this episode is to get my Titan built. Which means we go through a couple more, another fleet expansion. And then we start saving. Because this...
All ordnance accounted for.
95, so... add that on top of here, which is 10.5. Add that. It's almost 15,000 credits. It's 1,200, 1,350.
Reporting for duty.
1,550 metal. 700, 250 is 950. 950 and 650. Oh crap. Yeah, it comes out to right about 1,500 crystal as well. Perfect. In addition to having another capital ship in there too, so yeah. It's gonna be a fun one. And then we can go take our Titan and play for a little while. once Titan's done, I can just sit him right
Reporting for
here.
duty.
And he will make mincemeat of whatever comes in. Particularly the capital ships that love to go through this star system. And again,
Reporting for duty.
Good to know. I thought that was a Corsair. Nope. I misread that. Well, there's where the Denove was. I still haven't a scout frigate out there. Son of a dog biscuit.
Reporting for duty.
Revelation. What level is this Revelation? Level 3. I see. What's this? Acer is level 5. Yeah, damn it, Denove. Denove is level 4, which means that a can is probably level 6 or so. Ow! Why are you venting? You shouldn't be venting yet. I mean, not literally. Why are you venting? Never mind. Forget I said anything. Alrighty. What do I have and what do I need? I do need a Denove with shield restore. That's a definite. 250 on there. 650 on there. Okay.
Nobody gets the job done like me.
Yeah, shut up. 6 more until he's done.
Our fleet is under attack.
That's Mercenary Ortis. Attack? Where is that?
Looking for something?
Oh, over here. What was there? Oh, the hand was there. I see. Okay.
Intel reports an impending pirate raid.
Ooh, no construction. First rocket.
Nobody gets the job done like me.
Quack. Over here. Order on. Temperature on.
Systems
So
calibrated.
Take that. Denove is ready. Where did my Denove go? My Denove be over here. Come on. Focus.
How can I help you, Commander?
Fighters. Shield restore.
Nobody gets the job done like me.
One more. Corvette. And they can rush off and join this massive fleet. Well, it's not exactly massive, but it works. So, what's that relationship with them now? Let's see. 7 on the trade routes. 0.07 on the trade routes.
Ready and waiting.
Lots. You guys
All
good?
systems go.
Move out to the stars. As a Volcaros, a Coal, and a Progenitor. Are the AI just spending money on capital ships? Because that's what it certainly looks like. I haven't really seen a single combat vessel. I mean, yeah, these guys are constantly working with Aria drone hosts. Yeah, see, look at this. Come on, people. I don't know.
Calculating jump coordinates. Research complete.
Oh, I forgot I still had these to research too. Yeah, let's just take care of that little formality right now. Yeah. build up.
Phase jump complete.
So yeah, I know that wasn't the most efficient thing to do, but it evened everything out for the most part. For the most part. I'd like to see that one happen again. Alrighty, we need another refinery sitting pretty. Do you have? Oh, yes, you do. It's right there. Didn't recognize it. But there's one other thing I do want to research, and that's that, just in case they get the Advent gets a deliverance engine. So, with this new patch, I will only be able to build one super weapon right now. That is the Novelist Cannon. Because I actually did read the patch notes to this patch. Excuse me for a second. And they weren't friendly. The patch notes told me that the super weapon balance was changed a little bit to the point now that you are allowed only to build one super weapon for every 4 planets you have colonized and secure. So yeah, fun, not. Got you. Logistics is the next little target. So I'll go ahead and take care of it
Research
now.
complete.
Next little one is this one, and then we can start the massive save up for the Titan.
What now?
Everything we're actually going to
Structure
consolidate
complete.
to a fleet like so. Yeah, looks like fun. How long have you been twiddling your thumbs? Because I've been twiddling my thumbs for a long time. And will continue to twiddle my thumbs for a long time. Particularly when I'm in the process of getting the Titan. So, this is what the AI should be with right about now. However, I have only seen capital ships. This is the entirety of my fleet. Start, or rather,
Research
start
complete.
to finish. That's what their fleet should be like. I haven't seen it. All I have seen are capital ships. And a couple of smaller vessels. I have seen a couple of drone hosts for the Advent part, but that's normal. That's why I have invested in 10 Garda flak frigates. It's just easier that way. A lot easier that way. So, we'll go from there. You know, the 650 crystal is going to be a bitch and a half to fix. Get. Not anymore. I don't know what it is. Or why they choose to torture people like this. It's cruel and unusual punishment. But then again, if I were playing with the Advent, I wouldn't have enough crystal. So that being said, I'm just gonna shut up now.
Research complete.
Yes. We can finally completely build our Titan. Doesn't mean much because I can't even start it right now, but we can build it. So, I want somebody to do the math for me before I do it myself. What is 290 minus 150? Now subtract another 50. Gives us, what, about 70 fleet supply to play with after a Titan and, oh, no. Scratch that. I have 120 fleet supply to play with. Or 100, because I like to keep 20 for... excuse me. for, heavy constructors for later on. Ugh. Yay, the market for crystal is booming. Woohoo. I can see this is gonna be a boring episode. Sorry, YouTube. Hold on a second. Oops, sorry, boo. Before my computer dies on me, I require power. And I didn't realize it. But it was sure nice of my computer to let me know that. I only had 7 minutes left. And now I have a lot left. Hopefully. Yep, okay. And my computer screen got darker. Oh, yippee! Let's just fix that right now. There we go. Ah, you, back over there. Yeah, so I trained my computer level down to 10%. I'm surprised it actually stayed alive that long. But then again, that was a good idea for my computer. It is a laptop, very big one at that. So, for those that follow Anno 2070, I have started an LP, Let's Broadcast /LP of it yesterday. However, right at 5 o'clock, or 5:05 or so, when the first voting results came in from, I think it was Vermont, my internet decided to go down. And it stayed down for about 5 minutes, so I just said screw it, saved that Anno 2070 game, and I'll probably restart it. And particularly after I figure out what was causing all the damn lag. I hate lag. Like that. Why didn't you guys tell me it was still paused? I mean, come on. I was sitting here wondering why these ships in my phase lanes weren't moving. You guys fail. I give you all a failing grade. Experience beige. Another 10 commander points if you know where that reference came from. This time it's a game. 3,000 credits and counting. 640 metal and counting. 300 crystal and counting.
Research complete.
And now we can actually work on... Yeah, we're actually about halfway, actually. With everything. Another 4 minutes and we'll be there! And then it's 7 minutes of hell. 7.5 minutes of hell while we try and figure out... Actually, if I remember my math correctly, it actually comes out to almost 8 minutes for a Titan to be built. Yeah, so we'll be twiddling our thumbs that entire time. So, let me start this commander point thing. I've awarded 15 points today. Okay. The commander points can be redeemed with me at 25 points. I give you a name. I use your username in the game I'm currently playing, or wherever I feel like I want to use it. And the one thing is, before I go any further, these points have to be redeemed via personal message through YouTube. Too. My channel is Grand. Add me on YouTube too. Let's play the Space Age. Same as on Twitch. So, that being stated, 25 points gets your name anywhere, where on a planet or a capital ship or what have you. It might be a design name for future games. I don't know. It might be a street name for when we start working with SimCity 4 and the new SimCity, which comes out in February of next year. Can't wait for that. Yeah. 50 points get you something else. I haven't decided that. It's to be determined. 100 points get you something else. Or you can, and I still have to work this out, deposit them for later. Or you can just hold on to them. They are probably going to have some form of currency later. I don't know when, don't know why, but we'll have some form of currency later. Hey, wow, look at that. I'm not going to do any black market juggling on this one, because I'll do a little bit with my credits, because I'm about ready to hit the 1200 and the 700. Yeah, do that. That up to 7909. Looks like we're going to have much fun. Yeah, probably not. This entire wait's worth it. So yeah, you see how I influence my credit and metal to make sure I can get my credits up to a decent point. And it's actually a really good strategy if you feel like doing it. And being very, very nitpicky about your metal and crystal values. Excuse me. Oh, that was the worst one all day. Market for metal has crashed. Well, it doesn't matter because we are now approximately 200 credits away from getting our Titan. Yay! We'll be waiting a couple more few more seconds here for the crystal to catch up. There we go. Crystal's caught up. Even that out. And because we have nothing better to do, let's go watch this thing be constructed. It doesn't look that large here, but trust me, it is large. Actually, I really like this Titan. This one and the... oh, can't remember what its name is. Not good. Fresca Titan or whatever that Rebel Titan is. I like that one too. Actually, I like all of the Rebel Titans in the game. They just feel to me a little bit more balanced. They each have their weaknesses, yes. But they all feel a little bit more balanced than the Loyalist faction ones. To me, the Visari Loyalist capital ship, and when I get there, I'm going to be bitching about it the entire game. Excuse me for another second. I will be bitching about it the entire game because it does not do shit. Yeah, it becomes nice when you get certain technologies for it, but until that point, it is absolutely worthless in battle. I tried it once where I could take this thing into a gravity well and clear that gravity out in a minute or two. That Titan will take literally 10 to 15 minutes to clear out a gravity well. I'm not joking. And while this particular Titan can only target one ship, or can only target one target at once, I know that might be a little bit confusing, but it's true. I still like it because it can really pound through targets really fast, and actually gives you that same functionality as the tech Loyalist faction Titan. even though that one does have the 360-degree firing arc, I do still like this particular Titan the best. The Advent Loyalist I haven't really played with that much, so I really can't form an opinion on it. You're going to be hearing that opinion quite vocally when I get to it when we get to that stage in Let's Broadcast Sins. So yeah, I have alluded to it, and it is a fact. I am going to be doing a full Let's Broadcast / Let's Play of all of the factions in Sins of Solar Empire Rebellion. That is, starting here with the DEC Rebel. We'll probably move on to maybe the Visari Rebel for a change of pace, and it's whatever I feel like doing. In this game, we're just getting started. Considering I'm just now getting Titan built, we are literally just getting started. So I actually have probably enough money to outfit a small fleet that will accompany this ship. Yeah, I take that back. I didn't. So 30 is 40. 5 more, 5 rows.
Reporting for duty.
Broadcast at 0, which evens everything out, which means I'm happy. So yeah, we'll get there eventually. And the great thing is they'll probably be done about the same time this Titan's done constructing. Or not, it just depends.
Reporting for duty.
Dun 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 dun. Oh, another thing on those points, I'll try to let you know. But if I feel like those point numbers are a little bit too weak, and I'm starting to think that they are, I will up them.
Reporting for duty.
Experience Beige, and increase all those point values, not the ones I have awarded, but the ones you have to redeem, by, let's say 50. So for that first level, that requires 75 points. You have to keep track. I won't keep track for you.
Reporting
I'll
for
keep track
duty.
of how many I give out, so I know you're not lying. Speaking of which, let me do that now once I find a ready utensil of utmost importance to me. Oh, like this one right here. My red pen. So, these are
Reporting for
commander
duty.
points I'm talking about. I have given out 15, and that's probably all I'm going to give out for a little while.
Reporting for duty.
Ever. 4? Come on, you couldn't give me that last one. So yes, I am getting rid of the capability for me to build a couple, but of heavy constructors, but that's fine with me.
Reporting
I
for
really
duty.
don't care. I really don't. So, almost there. About another minute. Now, I do want someone to explain this to me. Is how can the
Reporting for
AI
duty.
build more than one Titan when I can only build one? Explain this game concept to me. It's unfair is what I think it is. Because I had one game where
Expand and exterminate! Our cannon is itching for a target.
Reporting for duty.
sorry, lost my train of thought. Where
Our
I
fleet is under attack.
know I hadn't
There is no further profit in attacking an empire.
I know I hadn't
Reporting for
defeated
duty.
one and I knew no one had defeated a Titan of an enemy. Me Visari faction. Why the hell are you doing that?
We'll see it done.
All ordnance
Jesus
accounted for.
Christ. I have no clue why it was doing that. Maybe it's insane, like Sims from The Sims 3 can be insane.
Entering phase space.
So, this update also updated the texture maps for these ships, and I must say,
All ordnance
I really
accounted
like the
for.
new texture maps. I'm talking about the texture maps for the Titans only. I'm really liking the new texture map on this particular ship. This is what it actually looked like before, very, very smooth. Pretty, almost.
Phase jump complete.
But I really like this new texture. Of course, I've always liked that railgun there in the center. It just looks so much more powerful than it really is. I mean that literally.
Entering phase space.
So that
All
snipe
ordnance accounted for.
ability is really, really nice for me. I mean, particularly when it does 1200 damage a shot, which is continuously upgradable. What are you attacking? Car and Navigator.
All ordnance accounted for.
Because of that flag. And again, because of that missile. Target. So, yeah. There you go. That was a Titan for you.
All ordnance accounted for.
Ooh. There was the snipe. See that flak? Really helps against bombers.
All ordnance accounted for.
This is what I thought. This is what I need to happen with Titan. Just sitting here owning capital ships as they go by. Or at least heavily damaging them.
All ordnance accounted for. All ordnance accounted for.
So Volcarus is going to give me a little bit of problem, but not much. Particularly not if
There is no
this
further
going
profit
down.
in attacking an empire.
All ordnance accounted for.
Our cannon is itching for a target.
Primary control up here.
Let's make some murder.
I heard you have a fighter problem.
We'll destroy every last one of them.
Come on, turn around. They get the snipe off. This is got it off. there? Yes, they do.
I heard you have a fighter problem.
Let's go. Okay, he's out of here. I know the snake plant.
We'll see it done.
I heard you have a fighter problem.
Voila! Oh yay, that scout was finally destroyed. You know, that scout I had that's just been working itself around the, excuse me.
I heard you have a fighter problem.
Ready to pack a punch.
I always like this. After the first couple, they just don't even try. Doesn't help that these guys really take a beating. And because I am not in the main system here, I absolutely have no problem destroying all of these little annoyances that we call trade drones.
Nobody gets the job done like me.
See what I mean about being fun? Just being able to snake these idiots. Not to mention doing this, excuse me, allows this Titan to gain experience at a very alarming rate, I might add. That was that. He's not going to get there in time.
You don't have to tell us twice.
And since looks
So
like
be it.
most of the capital ships are coming in on this end, I'm just going to let him have free reign for a little while. No, I'm not. I want to see him in action.
Ready to pack a punch.
When I first played this with the Loyalist, or the Rebel tech, I just did this just to see how this guy performed.
Intel reports an
When I
impending
destroyed
pirate
about
raid.
7 different capital ships, like this
Nobody
is fun.
gets the job done like me.
Gotta love those Gauss railguns.
Nobody gets the job done like me.
And yes, I know the bounty on me is increasing, but that's because I'm destroying trade drones for the Advent, which naturally does that. After a certain technology has been researched by them, I don't mind it because I'm not in there.
Attacking an empire has become more profitable.
So let's work with our military tech tree here a little bit. Grab that. Definitely grab that. Let's go ahead and grab that as well. Ah. The Volcaras came in.
One of our foes is building new.
Alrighty. And that is that. I'm actually now going to have
We'll
to take
see
them
it
back.
done.
Didn't quite get enough to make level 2. But when an enemy has launched a Titan, that means, and I'm actually happy that I was the first to get that the Titan out there. That's really good, particularly when you're playing against hard, cruel, and vicious players. So I do realize that if I were playing multiplayer, my strategy absolutely does not work.
Will do, Command.
Even though I have never tried it. That's just the way this turkey flies. So notice I just did a lot of selling and buying there. I'm going to go ahead and grab that. I'm going to go ahead and grab that. Let's go ahead and grab that as well.
Research complete.
Our
So
cannon
until
is
this thing
itching
gets
for a
out of
target.
there, my main fleet is at risk of that enemy Titan.
There is no
Because
further profit in attacking
I
an
really
empire.
don't like taking on Titans without a Titan. And I really don't like taking on primary star bases without a Titan. Speaking of star bases, that new Titan means that I need to fortify a little bit more. I unfortunately don't have the crystal to do such.
Our backup is joining the
I
fight.
just got a whole bunch of
Set a course.
new ships in. Aside from the Titan, which should be on his way back here momentarily. Now the key question is who launched that Titan? The key question is really who launched that Titan?
Research complete.
It's the Tonic Corporation. That would be a very interesting battle, but I'm not going to stay here and see what happens with it. So I must have built that back here. Where?
Research complete.
So be it.
But because it is Tonic, yeah. That's actually bad. He hasn't offered me munitions yet. I'm sure I'm not going to research that Murata. I do have allies turned on. So what's this start? Ceasefire starts at 450.
The price on our head has increased.
Yeah, that's not it.
Research complete.
Sorry, thinking. This is going to be
Research complete.
a common theme. When I think, I get silent. When I'm silent, you might want to watch out. Diplomatic inclination 0.05, racial inclination 0.65, fashion relations 0.45. Military actions 0.06, that's new. Trader apps 0.95, cultural outreach 2.6.
Research complete.
Because we're almost there, and I didn't think I would be doing this. I really didn't think I would be working with diplomacy. I worked with it once before and found it lacking. I did. Most people didn't. They actually really loved that. But I'm looking at having a neurotic envoy now. I never would have thought I would be doing that.
Research complete.
And I can also get my paratrons going too. Why didn't you guys notify me I had paratrons available in the last fleet expansion?
Research complete. Research complete. Peace will help us both out. Are you interested? Research complete. Research complete.
So that completely and totally throws off my strategy a little bit now. Oh damn. So yes, I do know I am queuing things up for production.
Research complete.
Function a little bit here. I try to go with about 4 of these. Oh, damn. Sorry, I'm still stuck on that. Me
Research
actually building
complete.
an errata envoy. Speaking of that, envoy is being constructed in the village. Yep, it's being constructed right there. So now that we have an errata envoy and a ceasefire in effect, we really shouldn't be having to break into war with this. Huh. And you know what? I'm actually going to do too, because I have that ability to...
What's our destination?
Our destination is their home world.
Peace is the way forward.
And then Calliope is going to be the next one. Which means I need to now start researching into these. Worthy cause, habituate tariff, settlers. So this one. Huh. What? The ally comes in at what? 9?
Research complete.
950?
One of our
8.
foes is building something new.
Now, of course, our packs. The relationship with me is
Air
not
wing at your
friendly.
disposal.
The relationship with them is friendly. Again, I never thought I'd be doing this.
Commanders on deck!
Intel
I've only
reports
been
an
doing
impending
this once.
pirate raid.
I've only done this once, ever. I mean that seriously, too. Now, a lot of this, as compared to regular ships, are slow, but are actually fairly fast. Particularly when they're built in a star's gravity well. So this is very interesting. Very interesting.
Research complete.
One more Titan. I don't know who built that last Titan.
Air wing at your disposal.
It would have been one of these two. Because we've both built our Titans. Huh. I wonder who's going to
Listen up, you hotshots!
future.
You heard the commander.
Shall I speak on your behalf?
Yes. You shall.
Research complete.
I'll grab that one too. Alright, so it's now 5 o'clock.
Air wing at your disposal. Listen up, you hotshots! Coming about.
So it gets rid of that racial penalty somewhere.
Research complete.
Who needs air support? You heard the commander.
So more and more easy experience for my ships. Including this beast.
Ready to pack a punch.
I have another Neurotic inbound, and then another Rasloff, which will construct us another starbase right about here. And I could really do with one more over there, but won't worry about it just yet. Mainly because I don't want to worry about it. So, give yourself 10 commander points if you saw this coming. Me
Peace
building
is a
envoys.
dream we've been chasing for a long time.
I certainly didn't.
Very well. Attacking an empire has become more profitable.
Well, it sure ain't me.
Give the order.
Because once you have a ceasefire with someone, you
What
can't,
now? I'll do my best.
Leave. You can't. Yeah, you can't. Okay, I got enough bounty on my head as it is. And then that last one. Damn it, he made me think too hard. Now I got a headache.
Envoy at your service.
Envoy at
What's
my
our
service.
destination?
Cool down unexpired. Cool down unexpired. So yeah, it actually looks like there are two coalitions forming here. Two for the tech, and then one between the Vasari and the Advent. So, I've been at this long enough. We accomplished our major goal. Had a stick thrown in the middle of it. Had a nicer big boulder for throwing at us in what was a very nice, neat, orderly pond, I might add. And now I got a problem. I got enemy titans being launched. I have a titan myself. So it's up to you to decide. No, it's not. It's up to me. Who am I going after first? Am I going after the idiots in this red galaxy over here? Or red star system? Or these idiots over here in this blue system? Because this green system over here is now allied to a certain extent.
Research complete.
I just saw another envoy cruiser heading my way. And the fun part is, if these two are allied, with each other, and this is the melting pot, I give these guys all of these planets in here, and I take these two outer systems for myself. because I know at this point that it is beyond my power to take these guys on without a fleet stationed, a fairly large fleet, so probably this fleet itself, and taking... So this is what I'm thinking about doing. Take my fleet logistics up to this level. These capital ships will, both of these fleet supply and capital ship points are going to go towards a Titan fleet. Yes, I think that's going to be the way we go. And then we'll split the last two levels between a defense fleet and the Titan fleet. The Titan fleet is going to be specially designed to be a heavy hitter, an extremely heavy hitter, and we will be able to take out this system and this system.
Attacking an empire has become more profitable.
System to take out. I like where my thinking is going. Okay then. That's going to be my plan of action. So, good day, good luck, have a nice evening. Hope you guys enjoyed Election Day last night.